Hello everybody, welcome back. I feel like that was the weirdest hello. Welcome back everybody, thank you for watching today. I woke up this morning and I realized today is the day that we film a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. So I decided that we were gonna do something kind of like pinky, smoky, like kind of red, purple, I don't know. We were gonna do something with color and we were just gonna smoke it out. So this is how the look turned out. I am so in love with this makeup. I feel like I could wear this every day and be perfectly content. I hope that you guys enjoy this video and I hope you all have a fantastic Valentine's Day. If you're alone like me, you don't need to be sad on Valentine's Day, girl. You do your makeup, you look fabulous for you, okay? If you guys would like to see how to recreate this makeup look for yourself, we will jump into everything right now. You guys literally have no idea how excited I am to be sitting here today and filming. We're just gonna jump right into everything and I'm gonna kind of like talk through this video with you guys. So I'm starting off with my face. I am gonna start off with a primer. This one is one of my favorites. This one is just by L'Oreal. It's their Magic Perfecting Base. This one is really nice because it's kind of like one of those line filling primers. I always use this around the areas where my pores are like a little bit bigger. So just around like my forehead area and then around my nose, and I feel like I just like press it into my skin and it just kind of like melts. Also, Monty is walking around, so if you hear like little clicking, that's just him. I spoke a little bit about these earlier, or like last year sometime, but these are the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow 24-hour foundations. Wow, that was a lot. This first one is in shade 205 and the other one is 202. So I'm just gonna mix these on the back of my hand like so. I'm actually not using my beauty blender for foundation today, oddly enough. This is the Sephora Pro Airbrush brush or something. It's number 56, but I love it. It honestly just gives your skin such a nice like airbrushed finish. So I usually just like start off stippling it on my face and then just kind of like buff it in. And this foundation is like super long wearing. It's very full coverage and it leaves like a really nice like glow on your skin. So you guys will see. I feel like the last time I sat down and filmed a video was, well, my last video, obviously, my No Mirror Makeup Challenge, which I'm so like, I loved your guys' response to that video. That video was so much fun to film. Literally sat down and was just like talking to you guys and I loved it. So we're gonna do more of that here. So this look was obviously inspired by Valentine's Day because it's coming up. And what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Let me know, fill me in. I kid you not, if you literally watch my videos, this happens every single time. Ignoring you. For my eyebrows today, I'm going to use my favorite, my Anastasia Dipbrow. Today, I just got so inspired. I was planning to film today anyways, but I just love those days when I like wake up and I just feel like this rush of like energy and inspiration, which I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, like you can probably tell like the past 2 months I would say have been some of like the hardest days of my life. The days of my life. Everybody goes through things and shit just happens in life, you know, but I've just been trying to like really focus on the positive. I'm just feeling like I'm getting back to where I was. So I thank you guys so much. You guys inspire me every single day and I just want to say thank you. You guys mean the world to me. Okay, so I am going to leave the under eyes until after we're done the eyeshadow, just in case there's some fallout. So to prime my lids, I'm using my favorite primer. This is just Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. So I'm picking this up on a P84 Sigma brush. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lids just to cancel out any color. This also just makes your shadows go on a lot more vibrant because it is a neutral base. Set that primer with a little bit of skin finish here. These little flecks of glitter on my forehead for some reason. We are going to be using one of my favorite palettes for the majority of the look. This is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia right here, and this is going to kind of be like my base blending eyeshadow, and I'm just using a NYX B12 brush to apply this. I am just applying this right to my crease, but kind of above the crease line because I want this to be the transition color as well. So I am just going to feather this up and outwards because that is going to be the shape of our eyeshadow. Now we're gonna go in and play with a bit of color. I'm taking the brush that came with the ABH palette. This brush is seriously amazing. I think I need to try more of the ABH brushes, but I'm gonna go in with Love Letter, which is this matte pink shade. I'm going to apply this right to my crease, following that shade we just applied. And we are also going to feather this shadow outwards. So now just to deepen up the look a bit, I'm gonna take a tapered eyeshadow brush and I'm going into Venetian Red. And for this shadow, I am just going to work it kind of at the outer corner and then right inside the crease line here. And I'm also bringing this down along my lower lash line. The thing I like about these tapered brushes is you can literally line it up along the outside of your eye and just blend like that, and you get the perfect little like lifted look. This is called I'm Into It by MAC. This is a matte eyeshadow, and it's kind of just like a cranberry, kind of like purpley red, just right at the very, very outer corner. I'm also just bringing in right at that very outer crease area. This is number 16. This is the Aqua Cream by Makeup Forever. This is one of my favorite products. I've had this seriously forever. One of my favorites, like you guys can tell I've used so much of this. I'm just gonna pat this right on the ball of my lid and then kind of bring it in towards the inner corner, just like so. That's good. Antique Bronze, which is also from the ABH palette. This is kind of like more of a bronzy, kind of like purpley color. So I'm just going to pick that up on the same brush, and I'm hoping this like cream color underneath just really brings out that like purple in it. So I'm just gonna pat that on top. Oh, that is like everything I wanted and more. Don't you love that when that happens? I'm into it again, just on a small brush, and I'm just going to smudge that on my lower lash line and just connect it up to that shadow. I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that Antique Bronze and just put it right towards like the inner corner of my eyes, but not quite the inner corner. Yes, okay, that's exactly what I needed. I'm gonna add a little bit of black eyeliner just on my tight line. So my favorite technique to do, or to use, is just taking a pencil eyeliner, and I like to dip it into a gel liner. This one is just MAC Blacktrack, and if you're like me, you got it on your contacts, so have fun. This palette by L'Oreal, this is one of their new, this is the Concealing and Contouring palette. These are amazing. I actually haven't used it to contour just because I personally don't like using cream contours. I don't know, that's just me. But I like to mix these two shades here. Personally, I don't think anything is better than a beauty blender for concealer. I just always use this. These concealers are super like lightweight, but they're full coverage, and I find them very brightening. Like I love the way they go on, and they blend so easily. I'm super impressed with this palette. To set that, I'm just taking a little bit of translucent powder. This one is just by Makeup Forever, and I'm applying this with a MAC 116 brush, just under my eyes. Best part about this foundation, I find, is that I don't even need to set it. Like, it kind of just is like perfect on its own, so I love that. This one is the Grandiôse Grandiôse. I don't know, you guys. And then this super lengthening one from Yves Rocher. So I'm gonna kind of like play around with these and layer them. I think I'm gonna start off with this one and then use the Lancome one. I mean, do I even need to say what I'm using? Of course, I'm using the Shade and Light palette. I'm going to use this middle shade right here, and I am just going to sculpt my face. Where's my brush? So originally I wasn't going to add any blush, but I'm kind of feeling it now. So I'm just gonna go in with Luster by NARS, lining my lips with Boldly Bare by MAC. Can you tell that I like kind of like this lip liner? It's so sad when they like get to this point. And for lipstick, I'm using probably my favorite nude of all time. You guys have seen me use this like a million times. This is Tom Ford. I believe it's called, yeah, Blush Nude. This is a little bit more on the pricey side, but oh my gosh, I just am, the color is everything, so. Alright guys, so here's our finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I had so much fun filming this video, so thank you for watching. I will have a playlist linked below to my previous uploads, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a lovely Valentine's Day, and I love you. Mwah.